start every training session, everywhere we go, with the same thing. We have a little box, which is a game where something like 8 players try to keep the ball off 2 players in the middle. Just before it, we do a small dynamic warm-up, just so that nobody pulls muscles in it. You probably saw the players doing it round in a kind of circle before. The players do that part themselves, and they really do the boxes themselves as well. They've done it so often now. Everybody knows the rules, and it works really partly as a warm-up and partly as a way for the players to adjust to football. If you've been in the middle a lot of times, it means you're the one that's gave the ball away most. So generally the one who's in the middle a lot gets a lot of stick from the players outside. It also is, it's amazing the amount of skills they do demonstrate. You know, sometimes they hit passes that are absolute struck like rockets, and people control them instantly. Normally we'll do a session which is technical and extends the warm-up a little more. Today we wanted something that was very light-hearted, so we did little ball juggling skills and made it into little races. And of course you have the normal things there of who won the race. And if you didn't win it, you had to forfeit to do 5 press-ups. And of course when they're doing the skills, they're working the muscles in the legs anyway, and we mix that with movement, passing the ball in between, so hopefully it got their muscles nice and warm again. In the training this morning we worked the defenders who play together against the attackers that play together, so that it's a double benefit. So we had in one group Gary Neville and Laurent Blanc and Ronnie Johnson and Dennis defending against David Beckham and Ryan Giggs and Veron and Scholes and Ruud van Nistelrooy. And so we worked on both sides of the thing. The defenders, how they defend against it, and we tried to put them under pressure to defend when they were tired. They worked intensively, attack after attack. But it was also for the attackers as well, because they had to come up with ideas to break through, and it's quite difficult to do. We have to be careful sometimes. We don't want all the intensity to finish up on the training field. If you play too intensely for too long, there's nothing left for the next day. We want intensity really to be in the game on Saturdays. Well, we normally have a warm down when we finish, but today wasn't exactly the best day to jog around the field. It was absolutely throwing it down. So we let those lads do the work, and they'll do the stuff in here, have stretches and stuff in the gymnasium. When I do a session with them, I'm looking for certain points, certain things that I want to happen. I think if you asked any player any day, they'd say that they were the outstanding player in training. They've got to do that for their own ego's sake, you know.